internet. It is Monday the 28th of March 2016, Frankfurt International Airport, where we are saying farewell and goodbye.
Farewell, goodbye.
Farewell and goodbye to these individuals. But my journey continues. I'm dropping these cats off at the airport, and then I'm driving this van back through to Dresden via Berlin and a Mustafa's. Alright dudes.
Roger.
Adios man.
See you mate.
See you, champ.
Thanks again. Have a safe drive.
Safe flights.
Text me if you have any problems.
Yeah.
I'll be on the plane, I won't be able to help. But you'll feel comforted knowing that you've at least tried.
I got all
safe. Remember, on the left side.
Left side of the road here. Keep left. Say goodbye to Lockie as well.
That's wrong, by the way.
See you dudes.
LPG.
LPG and keep to the left.
Keep left and
I got this. I really do dig driving in Germany. It might seem so normal to a European, but the whole notion of keeping to the right if you're driving slow just makes things so much easier and so much more relaxed. I can only do 100 k's with this bus with the trailer, so I sit in the right hand lane pretty much permanently, and right now on this stretch of Autobahn there's no speed limit. I'm doing 100, that guy was probably pushing 130, no, probably 120. Because I can't go fast, I don't sit in the fast lane like an arrogant, egotistical maniac Australian driver. I sit in the slow lane. I've had this discussion plenty of times with people. One of the big differences with driving in Europe, and in particular Germany, there's less ego. Nobody really gives a shit if you're going faster than them, because big whoop, who cares? Like in Australia, it's like, nah, you can't get past me. Nah, I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna block you in. Here it's like, who cares? Just drive. And the fact that there aren't any speed limits means you don't have to worry about cops and, is there a speed camera? Is there a speed camera? Oh, where's my speed? Oh. And then you suddenly start thinking less about your driving and more about getting a speeding ticket. Whereas here in Germany, you can't get a speeding ticket, so you don't even worry about cops, you just drive, and then you're focused more. Oh, I love it. I remember Mum telling a story about when she came to Germany. Oh, hang on. I remember Mum telling a story when she came to Germany with Dad, one of the first times they came back to visit his family. Because she didn't know much German at the time, she kept thinking on the Autobahn when they saw the sign for Ausfahrt, she kept thinking that was a town, and she would say to Dad, how long until we get to Ausfahrt? I keep seeing signs, Ausfahrt. Of course, we all know that means exit. Dre asked me to drop some things off in Berlin on the way to Dresden, and of course that means I'm getting a sneaky Mustafa's. Kind of thought the line wouldn't be this long on a public holiday. I definitely got that wrong. It's a long line and I am starving. Finally, I like to order in German just to make an effort. Guten Abend. Kann ich haben einen Döner mit Gemüse, mit alles und ein bisschen scharf, bitte. Nailed it. It is just not the same. Hang on a second. Just pause this.
The internet speed there is unreal.
It's just not the same in this tour bus without all the cobbers. I do have my Mustafa's, and I've done a sneaky little deal here. I've pulled up not far from where I need to be in the morning, next to a little McSlothburgers. Now, you might know from watching my vlog that I don't eat at McDonald's. I haven't eaten there since 1996, and I don't plan to start anytime soon, but I will use their free Wi-Fi, and when the time comes for me to take a poop, I will go in there and poop. As it is, this is where I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm catching up on a lot of YouTube videos I've missed out on. I've got 3 hours free Wi-Fi, thanks McDonald's. I've got my Mustafas. I got... Where is it? There it is. That's got my name all over it, and another guy's, but for the time being, that's what I need. Yes, so good.
A phone plan will cost
If you ever go
$25.
If you ever go to Berlin, you have to go to Mustafa's. I just stood out in the rain and the cold for over an hour to get this kebab. It is the best thing you will ever taste. You just go and do what I do, order in German. Donner mit Gemüse, alles all, ein bisschen scharf, and you are going to be in a new state of kebab awareness. This thing is so worth it. I'm now back in Dresden, staying again at the lovely Karina's house. She's been super cool to let me stay here. She's actually been a little ill, so she's not here right now, she's working, but she's got a really nasty throat and a fever, and it's not really cool. But what I did get from the tour bus before I handed it back to the company that we rented it off, I took everything out of there that was left, and there was a whole bunch of lemon, ginger and honey. So I'm going to make her, when she gets home from work, I'm going to make her a ginger, honey and lemon tea, which hopefully should soothe that hideous throat. Yes, well, the weather is a little bit hideous. It's supposed to clear up. I've just checked the forecast. It's 4 degrees right now, but by the time sunset happens at 7:38 p.m, it's supposed to be sunny from 4, 5, 6 right through till the evening. So what I plan on doing, I'm going to go down to Die Elbe, which is, if my geographical calculations are correct, it's going to be about probably a kilometer walk that way. And then I'm going to cross onto, it'll be the northern side of Die Elbe, and I'm going to walk all the way around so that west, which is that way, has the sunset happening. And maybe I might be able to get a sunset over some water here in Dresden. And of course, I'll be taking a few sneaky drinks with me because, God bless the Germans, it's legal to street drink. And I've still got a bunch of Jupiler from Belgium left over, so they're coming with me. Yeah, so that's my plan for the day. By the way, the last few days just chilling here have been really insignificant, except to say that I have completely caught up on my sleep. I've washed all my clothes, I've cleaned all the tour dirt and grime off me, and I feel back to normal. It's incredible how just a couple of days of being away from the tour bus and away from those lovely gentlemen, it can really fix you. I feel like I'm starting another part of this trip. So Die Elbe, some beers, and ideally a sunset. That's my game plan. Now you just add some boiling water, give it a bit of a stir. That should give her some respite from her aching throat. I'll leave her a note to tell her the next part of the process, the boiling water, in case she can't work it out. It's great to be outside again. Still need a jacket though. Even though the sun is out, you do need to wear a jacket and a toque. In this case, a jacket, a hoodie, a t-shirt and a toque. Had to be done. This here is the Lochweißer Brücke? The Lochweißer Brücke. And below me is the Elbe. Have a look. If you've watched my vlog, you will have seen Karina took me to
Die Elbe in the center of town. This is a little bit further around. I wanted to come here, A, for the sunset, which I'm gonna get if I go down that side there. I should be able to get some sun going on the water. That's my plan. But while I'm here, you know how I've done Message in a Bottle Part 1 and then I did Part 2? If you've not seen them, check Message in a Bottle Part 1 here and Message in a Bottle Part 2 here. Well, Sass kind of made a point. Sass is one of my viewers and also a Facebook friend and a Tracer fan. And she made a point. She said, why don't you just keep doing messages in a bottle until someone finds one? So like, not every vlog, but maybe every 5 or 6 vlogs, just do a message in a bottle. Whenever you're in a place where there's water, hello, do one. So, earlier today, I've written a message. I've got a bottle. It's a beauty too. Look at this. Yeehaw. So how about I, first of all, read you the message, and then I'm gonna drop it down into Die Elbe. And if it does what it's supposed to do, it'll make its way all the way to Hamburg, into the Northern Sea. Hello to the person who finds this note. My name is Benon Julius William Otto Kirpsch, and I put this note inside a bottle and dropped it into Die Elbe from a bridge in Dresden on April the 1st, 2016. The exact location I dropped the bottle was the Loschweizer Brücke. This is actually the 3rd time I've put a message in a bottle and put it into the water, but both other times it has been into the English Channel from a ferry. I would really love for this bottle to make its way all the way to Hamburg and then into the Northern Sea, but I have my doubts it will. If you find this note, the next thing to do is to get in contact with me via my YouTube channel. It's called Gives a Minute. So if you search for Gives a Minute, you will find me. I'll be vlogging me dropping this bottle into the water, so check it out on my channel in episode number 35. There is no real point to this except that I think it is something cool to do, plus I need subscribers. Heh 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 heh. 2 exclamation points. Thanks. Benon Kirpsch, aka Gives a Minute, 010416. So, as per usual, the only thing left for me to do is pop that in the bottle and let the water do the rest. This is the part that I don't like doing. I always feel like I'm littering, but there's no other way to do it, and it's for science. Just check there's no boats coming through. No boats. For science. Godspeed. Not 100% certain, but I reckon that might have smashed. Damn it. I can't see it floating. I reckon that smashed. I should be able to see it floating, right? If it smashed, that experiment's over very quickly. If it didn't, and I somehow missed it, it should be bobbing away somewhere. Oh well. We'll wait and see. History will tell us. Now, sunset. This is perfect. Dead still. By the way, there's a castle right there as well. This is Dresden. I'm not sure what this side of the river is, but that's a big castle. I'm not here to film the castle though, but have a quick sneaky peek. Wouldn't be a sunset without a beer. Belgian beer. Very, very nice. Well, that's the end of the sunset. I did say that you don't get good sunsets in Europe, and I've just been proven wrong. That one there was spectacular. Dresden was perfect, amazing. Out of a total coincidence, could you believe it? Here in Dresden, you might remember in my vlog, you met before Rudiger and Felicia, and they live in Dresden, and they were doing a walk along here, and we spotted each other, and here we are hanging out, having a beer. Yeah!
Cheers!
Good to see you guys again.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
Welcome to my vlog for the 2nd time.
Yeah!
Actually, last time we saw you was in Prague.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
which is not far from here.
No.
Prague is not part of Germany, it's part of the Czech Republic for those playing at home, and that's the last time we saw these lovely people at a Tracer show. Karina, did my drink help? How are you feeling?
Feeling bad.
Oh, my drink didn't help at all?
No.
They say the best things about travelling is when your plans change, and my plans have just changed. By the way, have a look at where I am here. This is a wall of Tracer. Some of my photos here. Some of these should give you a giveaway of where I am. This one should. This one should. Anyway, There's been a small change in plans. Karina's parents, or mother in particular, has been very ill, and so Karina had to go and stay with her mother on the last couple of days that I'm in Dresden. And as you would have seen last night, I caught the sunset with Felicia and Rudiger, and they have kindly offered to let me stay with them tonight. Felicia, Rudiger,
Hi.
Dankeschön for the house.
Bitteschön.
You're welcome.
And I think we might even go down to the Elbe again with not a Schwenken, but just a barbecue, one use only, grill set. Yeah, and maybe we'll take a few beers and relax, see the sauna. Thank you again, guys. Very nice of you. It is another sunset by the water, this time a little bit further down the Elbe, actually quite a fair way down. Rudiger and Felicia have taken me down to a space in front of their place in Michten?
Yes.
Michten? Yeah, Michten. And the sun's going to be setting over grass, which is just as good as water. The water's right there. I am going to do a second attempt at my message in a bottle part 3 because I'm pretty certain that one busted on impact. The only catch is we've got a bottle of wine that has wine in it, so we either have to drink all the wine right now or tip it out. Apparently it's not very nice wine. Rudiger, you don't drink wine.
No.
You've had this bottle in your cupboard for 3 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 years.
Hey.
I wanna try it.
Yeah. He doesn't drink red wine. He's going to try some. Prost.
Prost.
Ooh.
Better than I thought.
Australia makes way better wine than this. Sorry. Wow. It's interesting.
It's maybe the cheapest one.
Yeah. So I have come prepared with a handwritten note for the message in a bottle. This would be message in a bottle part 3. Thank you, Sass. Actually, no, this is going to be part 4. Part 3 did happen. It smashed, but it did happen. So this is message in a bottle 4. Hello, whoever finds this note, smiley face. My name is Benon Julius William Otto Kerbsch, and I dropped this bottle into Die Elbe in Dresden on the 2nd of the 4th, 2016. The exact location I did this, I'm not 100% certain, although I know it was in Michten. If you find this note, please get in touch with me at my YouTube channel, Gives a Minute. If you search Gives a Minute, you will find me very easily. The point of this experiment was to see how far a message in a bottle will travel if dropped into Die Elbe. Imagine if it were to make its way all the way to Hamburg and then into the Northern Sea! So, if you find it, get in touch and let me know where it was exactly that you found it. I will vlog myself throwing this bottle into Die Elbe, and it will be in episode 35 of my vlog on YouTube if you are keen to see it leave my hand, which is what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much, Benon Kerbsch, XXOO, and there it is. Now, I'm just going to pop that into the bottle and then lob it into Die Elbe, and hopefully it doesn't smash this time. The note is in the bottle. All right. This is one of the first times I've done this where I've had people with me to help. So Rudiger's going to actually hold the camera. Rudiger, thank you, man. This is Message in a Bottle Part 4. This is Germany, Die Elbe, travels all the way to Hamburg and then out to the Northern Sea. If this message gets that far, that would be amazing. My prediction is it won't, but I'm ever hopeful. Just check out for boats. Here we go. See you later, little buddy. I hope you make it all the way to Hamburg. Thanks, Rudiger.
No problem.
Thanks for the bottle too, and the wine.
Of course.
Perfect. Kann ich habe ein Brot? Okay. This is, I'm going to put the bread with the sausage. This is how it's done in Germany. Can I have a knife? Thanks.
That's not a knife, that's a knife.
Cultural reference to Australia in the vein of humour.
Tonight we have a Lausitzer Porter. It's from Löbau. This is the city where I was born, and it's very tasty,
Fantastic.
sweet, and it's called a porter because you then don't have to call it a beer.
It's porter because it doesn't meet the criteria of the German purity law of only having 4 ingredients, so it can't be called a beer. It has to be called something else. That's correct?
Yes.
Purity law. We don't have that in Australia.
Prost.
Thank you. Oh yes. Wow, that is really tasty. Far out. Oh man, that is smooth, really silk smooth on your tongue. It is another beautiful day in Dresden. We are now at the Watzke Brauhaus. T-shirt weather. Can you believe it? T-shirt weather. The Elba is in full swing here. We've got a perfect table. Perfect table, guys. Yeah. Rudiger tells me they have a 5-liter beer here. 5 liters. A keg, 5 liter. This is not what I need today. I'm taking a bus from Dresden to Munich. I'm not taking 5 liters of beer beforehand. Here.
Pilsner? Bei mir? Bei dir? Danke.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr.
Prost. Prost. Oh yeah. It might seem like we're sitting here drinking a second beer. That's because we are. But that's what you do here in a German brew house. You drink German beer and you sit, like all these people. Well, that was amazing. The beer at the Watzke brew house was so good. I really enjoyed it. It's like a Cooper's, like cloudy and flavoursome with no preservatives, no additives, no flavourings. It's so nice. I got chatting to the brewmaster, and when he found out I was from Australia with a YouTube channel, he kindly offered to give me one of those 5-liter kegs for free, as long as I put it on YouTube. So we're gonna now take that keg back to Felicia and Rudiger's place, and we're gonna tap it and have a few. Oh, that's we're out of time. Now that that's finished, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can subscribe to my channel here. Then you can check out the previous minute here, check out a random minute here, or check out the first minute here. And if you're a photographer like I am, you might want to check out my Lightroom 6 presets here.